Mine? What up, ballers, and welcome back to AWA Field here in Edmonds, Washington. We're here for an Eastern Enforcers and Central Cyclones matchup here on this beautiful Monday evening. Let's get right into it. Dingers or nothing.
And that's deep. That has a chance. Gone. Air ball to Jake. A play from Jake Oliver. Deep. Gone. Deep. Gone. Walk off. Thomas. Deep. Gone. Oh! Peter makes the grapefruit with the fruit. What a play. Peter McNeil.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are here for Central Cyclones versus the Eastern Enforcers here on this beautiful Monday evening. Let's get right into the starting lineups. Starting for the Eastern Enforcers, hitting first, we have Drew Williams. Batting two for the Eastern Enforcers, we have the team captain and fan favorite, Jake Oliver. Batting third for the Eastern Enforcers, he has emerged as an incredible number 2 option on the mound, number 7, Brock Blehaus. Batting in the 4th spot tonight for the Eastern Enforcers, we have Chase Winkler. And rounding out the Eastern Enforcers squad, hitting 5, number 4, Josh Gradwall. Getting into the lineups for the Central Cyclones. The Central Cyclones are going to be without a couple of their players today. They're going to have a different looking lineup here tonight. Batting in the leadoff spot for the Central Cyclones, we'll have shortstop Jackson Carr. Hitting in the 2 spot for the Central Cyclones, we'll have number 1, Jason Morehouse. Unfortunately, pitcher Dominic DeMiro and team captain Evan Clugston were unable to make it here tonight. They will not be in the starting lineup, but number 2, Jeremy Langstead, will be hitting third for the Eastern Enforcers. And rounding out the Eastern Enforcers, or the Central Cyclones squad, we will have Salu, a substitute player for the Central Cyclones, playing tonight. He will be making his AWA debut, and that will round out the Central Cyclones squad. And we will be getting this game very shortly, getting to first pitch. You'll be able to see Jake Oliver warm up on the mound until we do so.
I thought I wanted to save us, but I was stuck in the past. Messed me up, I wanted to hurt. Just give me something that lasts. I think you know what I'm made of, yeah. So when our mind is maze, paint a picture in vivid color. Can't tell the black from the grays.
Two-0 here to Jackson Carr. He's swinging a pitch that hits him on the shoulder, 2-1. You have eyeballs? 55. 2-2 is the count. Where's the man bun at over there? 2-2 is the count here to Jackson Carr.
You got it, Trey?
Ball misses inside, full count. Strike three right on the strike zone at 56 miles an hour. And Jake Oliver retires Jackson Carr. That is Jake Oliver's first strikeout here of the game. One away in the top of the first. And that will bring up Jason Morehouse for the Central Cyclones. Jason Morehouse made his debut in the Cyclones' last series. Had a couple of great hits for the Cyclones in that game. A swing and a miss. The first pitch. Hits the outside part of the zone, and Morehouse quickly behind. The high curve from Jake Oliver will miss. Can't say enough good things about Jake Oliver. He has 8 pitches in that arsenal. 57 miles per hour, strike three, and that is consecutive strikeouts for Jake Oliver to begin the game. And all I can say is it is not looking good for the Cyclones if Jake Oliver is going to be pitching like this today. Salou will make his first at-bat in the AWA right now, filling in for Dominic DeMuro and Evan Clugston for the Central Cyclones. We were able to catch up with Salou at the beginning of the game, and he could not be more excited to be making his debut, and that is on his first swing. It's a home run! Salou, first pitch he sees in the AWA, and he crushes it deep to left off Jake Oliver. Jake Oliver was trying to toy around with Salou right there and threw him an eephus pitch, and Salou just took it deep. What a swing from Salou. One pitch, one home run. I have never seen that happen in the AWA before. Unbelievable. Just when you thought Jake Oliver would be in command in this game one, Salou takes him deep on the first pitch he sees. Jeremy Langstead up to the plate. Cyclones lead it 1-0. That pitch is low, 2-0 to Jeremy Langstead, a.k.a. the man bun. He's not wearing it today, though, unfortunately. Strike one. Swing and a miss on the slow curve, 2-2. Unbelievable stuff from Salou right there. Going deep on the first pitch he sees in the AWA. And he gives the Central Cyclones an early 1-0 lead. Great eye from Jeremy Langstead right there to bring the count to 3-2. Jeremy swinging at the high pitch, fouls it off, 3-2. Right back to Jake on the mound. Jake bobbles the ball. He falls and throws to first. Chase Winkler cannot handle the fast throw from Jake Oliver. And although Jake bobbled the ball on the mound, he still almost recovered and was able to get Jeremy Langstead. But Chase Winkler, unfortunately, bobbling the ball over at first base. Jeremy will reach on an error, and back up to the plate steps Jackson Carr. He struck out in his first at-bat. Pitch is inside for ball one. Popped up in the air. Jake Oliver coming on. He dives, but can't make the play in foul territory. Excellent effort from Jake Oliver. Was not able to make the play, but you couldn't have a better effort. 1-1. The count. Jake Oliver is mic'd up out there right now, and first time we've ever done this in the AWA where we've mic'd up a player. During a game, Jake said that he just fell on that mic. Hopefully it's okay and not broken. He's adjusting it out there. Proceeding this game, we'll be having some content for you guys on players that are mic'd up, something that we're going to be experiencing this season. So stay tuned for that. 1-1 is the count. Swing and a miss on the high riser, 1-2 to Jackson Carr. Swing and a miss at 58 miles per hour, and that is strike three. Jake Oliver was able to strike out 3 in the inning, but not without giving up a home run to Salou on the first ever pitch Salou saw in the AWA. That is the difference in this game. Cyclones lead it 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the first in this game number 1. Jackson Carr will be on the mound for the Central Cyclones. Jackson made his debut pitching in the AWA last series. It's going to be a tall task for Jackson Carr to pitch against this very good and electric offense that the Eastern Enforcers have. Jake Oliver will lead it off for the Enforcers. He watches ball one. This Eastern Enforcers team, not strangers to walks. They are very good at taking pitches and not swinging unless it's right there on the zone. Majority of the Enforcers runs have been to getting runners on due to walks. And as you'll see right there from Jake Oliver, taking all 4 pitches for a 4-pitch walk to start off the bottom of the first. Drew Williams will step in for the Eastern Enforcers for his first at-bat of the day. Steps in with a runner on first. So that pitch is inside. High, 2-0, and that's 6 straight balls from Jackson Carr as he is struggling to find the zone at the beginning of this game. That's high and deep. Salou makes the grab. What a catch from Salou, and he is really making his impact felt on this game early. Really impacting this game early, is what I meant to say. There's one away in the bottom of the first, runner on first, and Brock Blayhouse will step up to the plate. Enforcers were wondering where Brock was. Apparently he was in the bathroom.
Oh, you did? What? Which one?
During the first 2 batters. Ready to go now. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. 0-1. Strike 2. Jackson Carr able to find the zone right there. Pitch is just a bit outside. Low. Count is now 2-2. 2-2. Pitch outside. Full count. Let's go, Brock. Walks are boring. Homers are fun. Full count to Brock Blayhouse, and he will walk. Yep. Runners on first and second, 1 away. Chase Winkler step in for his first at-bat of the day. Watches a high pitch, 1-0. Just a bit outside, 2-0. This Eastern Enforcers team is definitely a team that you need to throw strikes against. They do not chase anything on this squad. Swing and a miss. Strike 1, 3-1 is the count. Popped up into the air. Jeremy Langston is right under it, and he makes a catch. Jake Oliver tags from second and advances to third on the catch. Good base running from Jake Oliver over there on second base. And Brock Blayhouse follows Jake and advances from first to second. Runners on second and third. Jake Oliver back up to the plate. Top of the order. Just a bit outside, 1-0. Popped up, hits the tree for a foul ball, 1-1. 2 outs. 2 outs. Popped up, hits the tree, foul ball, 1-2. A tree has been Jake Oliver's best friend in this at-bat, giving him 2 new lives. One, two. Fouled away. Jake Oliver really looking to do some damage early in this game one. Runners in scoring position for the Enforcers. Inside, 2-2. Pop ripped up the middle. Chase Winkler will score. Brock Bleaus coming on. He will score. Jake Oliver is sprinting, rounding third, and that will be a 2 RBI triple for Jake Oliver, and the Eastern Enforcers take the lead here in the bottom of the first. They lead it 2-1. And up steps Drew Williams with the man on third. High and outside for ball one. Inside, ball two. Popped up. That is going to be a foul ball for Drew Williams. As the ball spins foul there, 2-1 is the count. Ground ball to Jeremy Langston over at first base. He sprints and tags first for the third out, but 2 runs come home on a Jake Oliver RBI triple. 2 RBI triple, and the Enforcers lead it 2-1. Jason Morehouse will step up and start it off for the Cyclones here in the top of the second. That pitch outside for ball one.
So you guys bought wood, painted it green, but decided the whole backstop was too much?
What?
It was leftover from cabinets.
Okay.
1-1. That is a nasty pitch from Jake Oliver. 1-2. Curveball gets Jason to chase. Swing and a miss. And that will be the first out here in the top of the second. Again, the score is 2-1 Enforcers. And up steps Salou, who has only seen 1 pitch in the AWA, but he took it deep. So far, the man has 1,000 batting average with 1 home run and 1 RBI.
You don't gotta let me know that.
Couldn't be doing it much better. That's 66 miles an hour.
What's the limit?
58. That was pretty toasty. .66 miles per hour. Yeah, calm it down there, buddy. Let's go. That's 66 miles per hour. 66 miles per hour. That's what it said. If somebody else wants to take this and do it, you go ahead. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Swing and a miss on the high riser. 2-2. Two. I'm on the back, full count. No, that's full count.
Dude, I'll believe anything.
Full count here to Salou. Nobody on. 1 away here in the top of the second. says 66 again. Yeah. It says 66. I don't know what you want me to tell you, dude.
I think the 5-digit got an extra little line on it.
It says 66.
I mean, I'm throwing like.
Runner off first for Jeremy Langstead. Ball 1. Bottom of the zone. Strike 1. 54.
Doubt it. Two or three.
2-1. 2-2. 54. Fouls it off. 2-2. The count remains. Jeremy Langstead still looking for his first hit today.
That was a hit.
Hits him in the face. Full count.
What are you doing out there, man? I don't like it.
We'll see what he can do after he gets hit in the face on that pitch. 3-2. Watches the outside pitch and he will walk. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Jackson Carr, the pitcher, will step up to the plate. Swings at the first pitch. 0-1. Popped up. That's high, deep. Drew Williams can't make the grab. Salou will advance second to third, and Jeremy first to second. Bases juiced for Jason Morehouse with 1 away in the top of the second. Pitch misses inside. Another pitch inside, 2-0. 56.
That seems right.
Yeah, it is right. I'm watching it, and those pitches that were 66 look toasty to me.
No, they look toasty out there too.
Yeah.
I was like, okay,
Yeah.
that sounds like we're starting to.
Yeah. Two and 0, Jason Morehouse, bases loaded. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Swing and a miss at the drop, 2-2. Inside and low, full count. Jason Morehouse working this count now. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Big strikeout there from Jake Oliver. As there's now 2 away, bases loaded. Salou's up. Salou will step up to the plate for the Cyclones. Already a home run from Salou on the day. The only RBI for the Cyclones. Could really do some damage here for the Cyclones with the bases loaded. Pitch just misses. Ball 1. Ball 2. Fouls it off. 2-1.
I'm just swinging for the fences.
Side. 3-1. What?
So afraid to fold that, like actually throw that.
Yeah, trust me, man.
Same pitch every time. It comes in with the radar, I think.
Yeah. It's been my issue the whole time pitching in this league. What? No. Like just pitching. 3-1. Reiser gets Salute a chase, as that would have been ball 4. Full count now to Salute in his AWA debut. Watches it inside, and that's another RBI for Salute, as he will walk. And the score is tied 2-2, as Jeremy Lankstead comes in to score. Jeremy Lankstead now up to the plate. Bases juiced, 2 away. Jeremy's still looking for that first hit of the day. Will it come here in this pivotal situation? 62. 1-0.
Slightly toasty.
No, that was toasty.
Popped up into the air in foul territory. Jake Oliver coming on. He slides. And honestly, a good decision from Jake not going.
Next time I'm all.
As they're going into foul territory. There's cement right there. That was risky.
It was low, so it was like, oh, I don't know. No.
1-1.
He's probably didn't help that. He just walked on the pavement.
Good eye from Jeremy Lankstead. 2-1. $60. 3-1.
3-1.
That's fast, dude. I'm telling you right now, that was fast. 3-1.
Not for me, it's not.
What? Hits him, and that will walk in another run. The Cyclones with back-to-back walks with the bases loaded, and they lead it 3-2. The top of the second. Jackson Carr will step in, looking to help himself out here. The bases loaded. Fouls the first pitch back. Just outside, 1-1. 2-1. Two. Right back to Jake on the mound. He's going to throw home for the third out. But 2 runs come home for the Cyclones in the top of the second, and they now lead it 3-2. We are going to the bottom of the second in game 1. Jackson Carr will be back on the mound for the Cyclones. Everybody on TikTok, make sure you go check out our YouTube channel, AWA Wiffle Ball, for our YouTube live streaming experience. Multiple camera angles. Ultimately, a better viewing experience over on our YouTube channel. Make sure you go check it out. As we're ready to start the bottom of the second, Brock Playhouse leads it off for the Enforcers as he takes ball 1. High for ball 2.
Something right down the middle.
That is not, that's a foul ball as it does not get past the fair line. 2-1. Nobody on, nobody out in the bottom of the second. Central Cyclones lead it 3-2. 2-2. Swing and a miss. the high fastball, and Jackson Carr sits down Brock Playhouse. That's his first strikeout of the day. Chase Winkler will step in with one away. First pitch high, 1-0. Right on the inside part of the zone. Good pitch from Jackson Carr, 1-1. Popped up on the first baseline. Jeremy Langston is coming on, and he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. 2 away. And Jake Oliver will step up with nobody on and 2 outs. First pitch is inside, 1-0. Popped up in foul territory. That gets foul, 1-1. Pitch is outside, 2-1. Here to Jake Oliver. That's in foul territory. It's playable. Jason Morehouse can't make the catch. Jason had to navigate his way around the tree. Foul territory on the third baseline, was not able to get there. And that's a new life for Jake Oliver. He just keeps seeming to getting those new lives here in this game 1. 2-2, the count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's the third out of the inning. Jackson Carr able to strike out 2. And Jackson Carr was able to find it in that inning number 2. No runs come home for the Eastern Enforcers in the bottom of the second. We go to the top of the third. Cyclones lead it 3-2. Jason Morehouse will start off this top of the third for the Cyclones. And that is ripped high and deep. And it just barely misses a home run out there. That'll be a single for Jason Morehouse. Couldn't get enough juice on it, but a good hit nonetheless from Jason Morehouse. Cyclones starting it off. Their leadoff runner on. Great pitch from Jake Oliver, starting Salou off. Strike 1. Drop ball. Great pitch from Jake Oliver. 0-2 to Salou. Just outside. 1-2. Jake, I was 61. Fouls it off. 1-2. 1-2.
Not yet. Not yet. We'll see after this pitch.
Strike 3. Salou strikes out on the drop ball from Jake Oliver. That was right at 58. 1 away in the top of the third. Jeremy Langsted. I wouldn't say that. Jeremy Langsted to the plate.
Yeah, it should be on the back of my jersey.
No. You got to get a hit first, buddy.
Power back. I heard something else. I was like,
Swings at the high pitch. 0-1.
machine though, too long.
Just outside. 1-1. Is that what it is?
Afraid of the power back.
2-1.
Two guys quit. I don't think that's coming.
Reiser hits the zone. 2-2. Count is 2-2. Runner on first. 1 away.
Yep.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Second consecutive strikeout for Jake Oliver here in the top of the 3rd. Jackson Carr will step in, hoping to help himself out here, as the Cyclones only have a small lead, leading it 3-2 in the final inning of this game 1. Popped up. Brock Playhouse can't make the catch. Jason Morehouse slides into second, and he's safe. He is safe at second. Jason Morehouse, what an effort. That ball was popped up in the air right to Brock Playhouse, and he could not make the catch. It would have been the 3rd out of the inning. But instead, the Cyclones will get runners on 1st and 2nd with 2 away, and Jason Morehouse is going to step up to the plate, looking to hopefully extend this Cyclones lead. Two away.
Are you drunk, bro?
Morehouse will foul the first pitch off for strike 1. Right back to Jake Oliver on the mound. It gets under him, and that is going to be ruled an error. Everybody's safe for the Cyclones, and it's now bases loaded with 2 away. Salou is going to step back up to the plate. Salou homered in his first ever at-bat in the AWA against Jake Oliver. The Wonder Kid. Be huge if he could come up with another hit here for the Cyclones. Bases loaded and 2 outs. Popped up over to Chase Winkler at first. He makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. No runs come across for the Cyclones. 3-2 will remain the score. The Cyclones lead it, and we go to the bottom of the 3rd. Enforcers just need 1 run to tie it. 3-2. Jackson Carr had an effective inning number 2 last inning. We'll see if he can replicate that here in inning number 3. Jackson Carr doesn't have much pitching experience in the AWA, but has pitched decently well in his 2 outings on the year. Again, this is a very different-looking Central Cyclones squad, as they're without team captain Evan Clugston and Rookie of the Year from last year, Dominic DeMuro. First pitch from Jackson Carr in there for a strike on Drew Williams. Good hold from Drew, not chasing the high pitch. 1-1. And that's a ground ball over to Jeremy Lakeson at first. He throws and is not able to get Drew Williams right there. Drew is going to reach safely. Good effort from Jeremy Langston over on first, but not able to tag Drew Williams out. And the Enforcers quickly have the tying run on at first base. Brock Playhouse steps in. 3-2. First pitch ball. Second pitch ball. 2-0. Popped up, fouled away. 2-1. Strike right on the zone at 53 miles per hour. 2-2. 53. Just high. Full count to Brock Playhouse. Ripped right to Salou at short. He can't field it cleanly, and Drew Williams advancing from second to third. On the air, runners at the corners. For the Enforcers with nobody out, Chase Winkler steps in with the tying run over on at third and the winning run at first. We'll watch a first pitch ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss on the 50-mile-per-hour fastball, 1-1. Fouls that one off, 1-2. Hey, Jake, can you check the zone? I think it is a little tilted. My guy. Oh, I think that's fine. 1-2 to Winkler. Just a bit outside. Popped up into the air, does not hit the tree. That's a fair ball, and Jason Morehouse can't make the grab. Drew Williams running from third to home, and it's a tie game. 3-3. Chase Winkler shaking his head out there, but hey, the damage is dealt. They get the run in, and it is tied 3-3. Jason Morehouse wasn't able to hold on. Yeah. 3-3. Winning run on at second. Jake Oliver to the plate. He'll watch the first pitch outside. 1-0. Second pitch is high. 2-0. Popped up into the air. Salou is right under it, and he can't make the grab. Brock Playhouse is going second to third. But they will get the force at second. Chase Winkler called out. One away. But wow. The Central Cyclones seem to be having issues in the field. They are not able to make the catches on the pop-ups. Both teams struggling with that today. Drew Williams steps in with the running run on at third. Count is 1-1. Again, the score is tied 3-3 in the bottom of the third. As that is ripped, that's a fair ball down the first baseline, and that'll be a walk-off RBI single for Drew Williams, and the Enforcers win game one. Score of 4-3. That is Drew Williams' second walk-off hit of the 2022 season. He hit a 2-run walk-off home run against the Pacific Pilots last week, and he hits a walk-off RBI single here against the Cyclones today to give the Enforcers their first win in this series. They lead the series 1-0, and we're going to be getting right into game two of this three-game series between the Enforcers and the Cyclones. Brock Playhouse, the number 2 for the Enforcers, will be on the mound for the Enforcers. It'll be interesting to see who's going to pitch in game number 2 for the Cyclones, whether Jackson Carr will choose to lose his last game of eligibility in game 2 or save it for game 3. Again, very different look for this Cyclones team. We will see what is in store for them in this game 2. Giving a shout out over to everybody that is with us on TikTok and YouTube. Thank you, everybody, for being with us here today on this Monday night of some wiffle ball. We're going to have another game coming at you guys this week on Thursday night. It'll be Pacific Pilots against the Southern Stingers. But we are getting ready to start game number 2 between Enforcers and Cyclones. Should be happening here in the next couple of minutes. For everybody who's joined us on TikTok, just wanted to make it be known that we do have a YouTube channel and we do have a YouTube live stream going on over on our YouTube channel. Ultimately, a better viewing experience over there. You'll be able to see a scoreboard, stat updates, and multiple camera angles over on our YouTube channel. If you're joining us on TikTok, be sure to check us out at AWA Wiffle Ball on YouTube. And we can go hang out over on YouTube. But if not, thank you again for joining us on TikTok. So Jackson Carr will choose to use his second game of eligibility here in this series. For those of you who don't know, in the AWA, you only get to pitch in 2 games as a starter of a 3-game series. You cannot pitch all 3 games, and Jackson is electing to use his second game of eligibility here in game number 2 as he starts off Jake Oliver with the first pitch strike. Pitch is high, 1-1. Swing and a miss from Jake Oliver right there, 1-2. Nobody on, nobody out in the top of the first of this game 2. Score is 0-0. Popped up, hits the tree for a foul, and that tree has been Jake's savior today. Jake has hit the tree probably about 5 or 6 times. 1-2 remains the count. 1-2. Outside. 2's to Jake Oliver. That is a foul ball down the third baseline as it hits the Quackenbush over on the third baseline.
Hey, great at bat.
Foul ball. 2-2 remains the count. Outside. Full count to Oliver. And that's high. Jake Oliver works a walk to start game 2. Drew Williams, the hero of game number 1, steps in for the Enforcers. It's an important stat to have. Drew Williams, 2 walk-off hits already in the 2022 season. Jeremy Lakestead hits Drew, but he's safe at first base. Jake Oliver will come around to score. And that is an infield RBI single for Drew Williams. You're safe. Infield RBI single for Drew Williams, and the Enforcers lead it 1-0 early in the top of the first. Brock Playhouse steps in. Swings at the first pitch strike. Hits the bottom of the zone. Strike 2. Good placement from Jackson Carr. 62. That is a no pitch on the outside part of the zone.
Jack, not now. Let me
62. Speed checked him. No pitch. 0-2.
Jack, not while I'm batting, please. That's the only time you can do it.
1-2.
Get a dinger and then I'll think about it.
Popped up. It does not hit the tree. Jackson Carr coming on, and he's not going to get there in time. 1-2 remains the count.
The zone's just all wonky and Jackson doesn't care.
Swing and a miss. Jackson Carr gets gets Brock Playhouse to swing and miss right there. And there's one away. Top of the first. And that is ripped down the first baseline into foul territory. Dude, why do I keep doing that, bro? I keep calling Brock you. Right back, gets past Jackson Carr at first, and he is safe at second base. Salou is not able to get there for the force out in time. Runners on first and second and one away. Ripped. Foul. That was hit hard by Jake Oliver. Approximate exit velo of about 112.
We lost one of the gamers. R.I.P.
They're gone already. I don't think Brock really needs the game.
1-1. Be the count to Jake Oliver. We're looking for some more game balls. Just lost one of the gamers over the fence with that Chase Winkler foul ball over on the first baseline. 1-1 is the count to Jake Oliver. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Pitch is high. 2-2. Popped up. Hits the tree in foul territory. 2-2. Yeah, you've hit that tree like 7 times today. 2-2. Pitch is low, full count. Three and two. Jake Oliver, runners on first and second and 1 out. That's outside. Another walk for Jake Oliver. Bases loaded. And up to the plate is Drew Williams. Or as the enforcers like to call him, Mr. Clutch. Inside, 1-0. It can. Ripped high, deep, and that is way out of here. Drew Williams, grand slam. And the Eastern Enforcers break it open here in the top of the first. They lead it 5-0 early in this top of the first. Wow, Drew Williams has just been electric to start this 2022 season. That's his second home run on the year. 1-0 to Brock Playhouse. 2-0. Jeez, Drew Williams absolutely demolished that ball. Drew had the walk-off RBI single in game number 1 of the series and just had a grand slam right there. The first grand slam of the year in the AWA. 2-1. 3-1, the count now to Brock Playhouse. Drew Williams has absolutely been the Enforcer's best hitter thus far this season. That is hits the tree for a foul ball. That ball had a chance to go out if it didn't hit the tree right there for Brock Playhouse. It was hit hard. Full count. And that is a fair ball in play to Jeremy Langston at first. And he elects to not step on first base and decides to go and just tag Brock Playhouse out instead. Probably a power move from Jeremy Langsted trying to assert his dominance. And there's now 2 outs for Chase Winkler. And that's a ground ball to Jeremy Langsted. He throws the first, and Jackson Carr can't catch it. Chase Winkler is safe over at first base, and this inning will continue for the Eastern Enforcers. Again, the score is 5-0 early. Enforcers lead it. Jake Oliver swinging at the high pitch there. Strike 1.
Well, now I think it's 10.
1-1. Just high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Popped up high and deep. It does not hit the tree. Salou makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out of the inning, but not after the Enforcers score 5 runs in the inning. Drew Williams with a grand slam, the first grand slam of the 2022 season. And the Cyclones bats better come alive here against Brock Playhouse in the bottom of the 1st. Otherwise, the Enforcers will be looking at a series win and a 2-0 lead in the series. Brock Playhouse has worked his way as being the number 2 pitcher on the Enforcers this season. Jackson Carr is going to lead it off for the Cyclones. Brock just getting some practice pitches in between innings here. Pretty nasty pitch from Brock Playhouse right there. And thank you again to everybody with us on TikTok and YouTube. Thank you everybody for the support and hanging out with us here on this Monday night in Edmonds, Washington at AWA Field. We're starting the bottom of the 1st. Again, the Enforcers lead at 5-0. Two and 0. 3-0. Swing and a miss. 3-1. Fouled off. Full count to Jackson Carr. Ground ball to Chase Winkler at first, and he bobbles the ball and can't get Jackson Carr out at first. Chase was not able to pick up the ball and step on first, and Jackson Carr.
Is that worse than a Buckner?
Is that worse than what?
Buckner?
I don't.
Through the legs?
That was pretty bad. We've seen a lot of errors here between these two teams today. Just add it to the list. Runner on first, nobody out for Jason Morehouse. It's 59.
No pitch?
I thought it was a ball. 2-0. Yeah. Over his head. And that is a 4-pitch walk to Jason Morehouse. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. Cyclones quickly getting a couple of runners on. Up steps up man bun. Jeremy Langstead to the plate.
Pulled from the big Bambino spot.
Inside. 1-1. Cyclones really need to get some offense going here in this bottom of the 1st. Experiencing a 5-0, trailing 5-0 right now. 3-1. Brock Playhouse really struggling to find the mound. Strike 2. Good pitch from Brock. Inside, and Jeremy Langstead works the walk. Bases loaded and nobody out for Salou. This is his AWA debut series. Already has a home run so far today. He stepped up a couple of times with bases loaded. Wasn't able to do much in those at-bats, but here he comes again with a bases juiced. Pitches inside.
Nah, we like him out here.
Another pitch inside, 2-0. Three balls, no strikes to Slew. Drop pitch from Brock Blehouse, and that was a nasty one. 3-1. Swing and a miss. Another drop pitch. Full count. Drop pitch misses. An RBI for Salou as he walks, and a run comes in for the Cyclones. The score is now 5-1 Enforcers. Jackson Carr up to the plate. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Just outside, 1-0. Fouled away, 1-1.
Oh my God.
John, that's a John joke.
59, no pitch. 2-1, yeah. .52 on the drop. Great pitch. Brock Blehouse comes right back. 2-2. Drop misses, full count. Now to Jackson Carr.
Brock, so far this mic up is just, this experience is terrible. It's just breathing.
You can take it off here.
Jack, I thought I was supposed to be like this. Really game 3. Oh, game 3.
Outside. 2 consecutive walks for Brock Blehouse with the bases loaded. And that give Jackson Carr an RBI. Score is now 5-2 Enforcers. And the bases are still loaded with nobody out. Jason Morehouse steps in.
Not being mic'd up, that's a liability.
First pitch to Jason Morehouse just about takes his head off, 1-0. Second pitch, same spot. Brock Blehouse is headhunting against Jason. Bottom of the zone. Oh, no, bottom of the stick. So that's a ball. 3-0. Sorry, I didn't mean to say zone. I meant stick. Yeah. 3-0. Outside, 4-pitch walk, and that is 3 consecutive walks for Brock Blehouse with the bases juiced and the score 5-3. Enforcers still lead it, but the bases are still loaded with no outs. When I was saying the Cyclones need to do some damage here in this bottom of the first to try to regain the lead, you could say it's damage, but it's absolutely not entertaining. Jeremy Langstead step up to the plate. Hopefully Brock will throw a strike to him here. Inside, 1-0. Jeremy fouls it off. 1-1. Fouled off again. 1-2. Gotta love those cuts from Jeremy Langstead. Hits Jeremy Langstead right on the arm. Jeremy talking some smack to Brock up there on the mound.
Oh my God.
That one gets away from Brock. Full count now to Jeremy Langstead.
Hold on. This guy sucks.
Inside, and that is the 4th consecutive walk with the bases juiced. Score is 5-4, but the Enforcers, they still lead it. Cyclones have scored 4 runs on 4 walks, the bases juiced.
I can feel it. It gets bad. Trust me.
It's damage, but a different type of damage for the Cyclones today. Salou is back up to the plate with the bases loaded. Nobody out, bases loaded. Ball 1. 61. 61, that was no pitch, 1-0. No pitch, 61. 2-0. Just Brock, just FYI, that was 60. That pitch was 60. Swing at the high riser, 2-1.
I just want to get a hit, man.
Hits him inside, 3-1.
Charge them out. Charge them out.
Ball 4. The 5th walk with the bases loaded. And the score is now tied 5-5 in the bottom of the 1st. It's just a walk fest. As the Enforcers have elected to just intentionally walk Jackson Carr. Are we even allowed to do that? Jackson Carr has been intentionally walked with the bases loaded, so a run will come across. That'll be the 6th consecutive walk with the bases juiced in the inning. And the Cyclones, they take the lead. It's 6-5. And we're going to the top of the 2nd.
They can do that because the alternate would be, okay, fine, and then they just lose 4 balls like what Jake did.
Oh, okay. Drew Williams
Watch Jackson do it right now.
will lead it off. Ball 1. Jackson Carr is mic'd up out there on the mound. Yeah, Mr. Clutch, baby. Jeez. You got 2 walk-off hits already in the season. There's only been 2 series.
He is our offense.
Yeah, you have been the offense for the Enforcers. If it's not a walk, it's a Drew Williams hit. 1-0. And that is ripped to Jeremy Langstead at first. He sprints and beats Drew Williams to the bag for out number 1 in the top of the 2nd.
We need a. That's why I put him on. Get your anger out, Brock.
1 away. What?
I'm not doing his hit doesn't hit. I need to focus on my game
Yeah.
before I do anything.
It's true. It's true.
Brock, I'm giving you the.
It's a smart strategy.
You might have a lifetime to go and kill Jackson on
Oh yeah.
national
Jackson,
television.
I'm going for Jack.
1-0.
Okay.
2-0. That was 42.
Why would you want to know pitch?
I don't want to be walked either.
See, that was your pitch,
Oh,
man.
my goodness.
Ooh, that was kind of nice.
Like that?
Yeah. 2-1. 2-1. Dude, that is identical pitches. 2 and 2.
Damn. Bye.
Brock says he doesn't want to be walked, then gets identical strikes.
Stop talking.
Strike 3! And he throws his bat in frustration. 3 pitches right down the middle from Jackson Carr, and Brock Playhouse did not want to move the bat from his shoulders. There's now 2 outs in the top of the second, and Chase Winkler up for the Enforcers. Ripped into foul territory. 0-1. No more fouls, Chase.
If you're going to do a foul, be early.
1-1. Looking to get some balls out here for our pitcher, Jackson Carr. Again, the score is 6-5. Cyclones lead it in the top of the second. Ground ball. That is a fair ball as it goes past the line. Jackson Carr hits Chase Winkler, and he is out at first base. Good throw from Jackson Carr right there. As the ground ball just got past the fair line, and Jackson Carr, great reaction from him to throw over to first, and he tags Chase Winkler right before he crosses first. No runs come across for the Enforcers, and the Cyclones are leading it 6-5 off of 6 consecutive walks with the bases loaded from Brock Playhouse, basically just handing the Cyclones runs in this game number 2. We'll see if the Cyclones can keep it up here in the bottom of the second. Brock is up against Jackson Carr as the first pitch is just behind him, 1-0. Oh, Jackson, that one hit Jackson Carr. He's not happy. He's coming out and he's letting Brock Playhouse know about it. They're wrestling out there on the mound. Brock Playhouse picks up Jackson. He's on his back. Oh, and then Jackson's able to take him down. I don't know what just happened there. But Jackson Carr was not happy that he got hit right there. And he went out on the mound and let Brock Playhouse know about it.
You didn't even strike out. You just
He hit me. I lost my temper. I'm sorry.
Jackson miraculously is not ejected from the game. Mostly because we don't have any other players for the Cyclones. Swing and a miss at what would have been a ball 4. That's 3-1 is the count. That's outside. Jackson Carr will walk. After that showdown that Brock and Jackson had on the mound, Brock Playhouse eventually just walks Jackson Carr. Jason Morehouse will step up. It's the top of the zone. That's a strike. 0-1. Brock Playhouse is shocked that he just threw a strike. 1-1. Yo, shout out Quackenbush. Appreciate you being here tonight. It's been a minute, Quackenbush. Stoked to have you back in the chat. Swing and a miss. Jason Morehouse, what are you doing? What is that? What is that? Wait, what is this?
Some random.
2-2. Pitch is outside. Full count to Jason Morehouse. And that is just way outside. And Brock Playhouse just continues to walk batters. And the Cyclones, they will just graciously keep taking the walks. Brock, where was this against the Pilots last week, my man? Dude, he pitched well last week. Jeremy Langston swings at the... I don't even know what he's swinging at. Looks like he's swinging an oar up there. One and one. 2 and 1.
Well, you give me something I can hit, man.
Jeremy truly has not seen a hittable pitch in this at bat. 3 and 1. Somehow there's still a strike. That pitch hits the bottom of the ground before it even makes it to the zone. Jeremy Langston walks. That's 3 walks to start off the bottom of the second. And team captain Jake Oliver decides that he has just seen enough out of his number 2, Brock Playhouse. And Drew Williams, or as we like to call him, Mr. Clutch, is going to step in and start throwing for the Enforcers. And yet, 99.
Can I actually just pick any number? I'm going to go 99.
Drew Williams, if you remember last season, pitched in the 3rd game of the Enforcers championship series against the Northern Nighthawks. Drew Williams unfortunately wasn't able to pitch out of that game number 3, and we had the longest game in AWA history in that game 3 against the Northern Nighthawks. Hopefully he'll be able to perform a little better here for the Eastern Enforcers. As the Cyclones, they lead it 6-5 in the bottom of the second here of game 2. Salou steps in. High pitch, 0-1. Oh, he hits the bat. It's a foul ball. It's 0-2. Yeah. 0-2. Got to get that bat down, brother.
Rookie mistake.
Welcome to the league, Rook. No. 1-2. 2-2. Full count. And Drew Williams quickly in danger of walking in a run with the bases loaded. Outside. And just like that, another run walks or comes home on a walk with the bases loaded. That is, and the score is now 7-5 Cyclones, and all 7 of their runs today have come on walks with the bases loaded. Jackson Carr steps in. That's a ground ball to Chase Winkler. He overthrows second base. Jeremy Langston's going to score on the overthrow. 2 runs come home for the Cyclones right there on the overthrow from Chase Winkler. And add 2 more runs to this Cyclones lead. They lead it 9-5. Jason Morehouse steps up. Runners on second and third. 2-0. 3-0. The good news for Drew Williams is that if he throws a ball here, it'll just load the bases. He did not swing. It's ball 4. He didn't swing. It's ball 4. Oh, I got an angle. Bases loaded.
That's against the rules of baseball. Damn it. It gives me something to hit.
Bases loaded. Jeremy Langston still searching for that first hit of the day. Ball 1. Popped deep. That's a grand slam for Jeremy Langston. That's 4 runs in for the Cyclones. And they now lead it 13-5. The Cyclones reached the run limit in that inning. They score 7 runs on that Jeremy Langston grand slam. Score is 13-5 as we go to the bottom. No, it's, sorry, I forgot. Jack, top third. As we go to the top of the third, my goodness, I apologize, everybody. I lost track of the innings we were at. Top of the third, 13-5 is the score. Jake Oliver, big swing and a miss. First pitch. One and one. Swing and a miss. Two big swings out of Jake Oliver, 1 and 2. Yeah. Two. Full count. Rip to Jason Morales at third. He's able to field the ball, but throws wildly over to first, and Jake Oliver's just going to keep running. He's going to just keep running home, and that is an inside the park home run. We'll give it to him. Jake Oliver just sprinting around the bases as the Central Cyclones look like newborn babies out there on the field. They could not field the ball and did not understand what the heck to do with it. Score is 13-6. Drew Williams, a.k.a. Mr. Clutch, comes up for the Enforcers. 2-0. Strike one. 2-1. Nobody on, nobody out. Score 13-6. Cyclones lead it. Ground ball to Jackson at the pitcher's mound, and Drew Williams makes it as the throw is not in time. Runner on first and nobody out. Brock Blehouse stepping in. Pitch is high. 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Low. 3 balls, no strikes. Fouled away. 3-1.
Do you just want some downtime, though?
It's high. Brock Blehouse gets on with a walk. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Chase Winkler comes up to the plate for the Enforcers with a couple of men on. 13-6. Rip, it's a ground ball to Salou at short. He throws to second, and he is safe at second base. The flip from Salou was not in time. Everybody is safe for the Enforcers, and bases are loaded. Jake Oliver, who had an inside-the-park home run on his last at-bat, comes up to the plate. Rip hits the tree as Jake Oliver just keeps popping it up and hitting that tree today. 0-1. Swing and a miss. No balls and 2 strikes. Ground ball to Salou. He bobbles it, and everybody's safe again. A run will come home. Score is now 13-7 with Mr. Clutch coming up. Drew Williams, who already has a grand slam in the game. Gonna have a chance here for 2 grand slams. Swings and misses. High pitch 1-1. Low 2-1. Strike 2. Full count to Drew Williams. Bases juiced. Ripped high and deep off the wall. Brock Playhouse is going to score. Chase Winkler rounding third. He will score, and Jake Oliver rounds third, but he will stay. 2 runs come across on the Drew Williams 2 RBI double. And the score is 13-9. Brock Playhouse up to the plate. Nobody out. Sees strike 1. Quickly from Jackson Carr. Two quick strikes to Brock Playhouse. What? 57. Low. 1-2. Strike 3. Jackson Carr strikes out Brock Playhouse for the first out in the top of the third. Score is 13-9. Cyclones lead it. Chase Winkler to the plate. 0-1. Fouled away. Runners on second and third, 1 out. Score is 13-9. That pitch is low. Chase Winkler walks. Bases loaded again for the Enforcers. Jake Oliver will come up to the plate. Right to Jason Moore. That gets underneath him. Brock Playhouse scores. Drew Williams is coming around, and he will score. 2 more runs come across for the Enforcers. And this lead is very little now. It is 13-11. Cyclones lead it. But these errors for the Cyclones out in the field are being costly. And the Enforcers are really setting themselves up to come back and tie this thing. Jake Oliver is the tying run on at second base. Drew Williams would be the go-ahead run at the plate. Fouled off his foot, 1-2. Drew Williams has provided a vast majority of this Enforcers offense here today. Give him 6 RBIs in this game. That's high and deep in foul territory. Jeremy Langstead makes the grab in foul territory. He throws high and wild. Chase Winkler will score on that play. And because Jeremy Langstead threw it away, Jake Oliver will be awarded 1 base. He will score, and the score is now tied 13-13 in the top of the third. The Enforcers have come from a 13-5 deficit all the way back to tie it at 13-13. And Brock Playhouse will step in looking to give this Enforcers team the lead to make up for all of the walks that he gave up earlier in the game. See if he can do it here.
Oh, what a hack. Oh, you're so strong. You're in front of it, dude.
Swing and a miss. 2-1.
That's my change up. You want it too much.
Ripped to Salou. That gets underneath him. And Brock Playhouse
Keep putting the ball in play, boys.
safe at first. Somebody needs to go out there and teach the Cyclones how to field a ground ball.
They literally coached Wood up, but they didn't. I don't think they played.
High pitch, 1-0. That go-ahead run for the Enforcers is on at first.
Oh, get back. I like it. I like it. I like it.
1-1.
Giving up 15 runs on
2-1. Yep, 2-1.
Yeah, baby, get there.
Ground ball to Jason Morehouse. He's able to field it. No play at first because Jeremy Lankstead, for whatever reason, decides to go over to second instead of stay at first base. There was no play anywhere for Jason Morehouse. Everybody's safe. Jake Oliver up with runners on first and second. Still one out in the inning. The go-ahead run on at first for Brock Playhouse. On at first for the Enforcers. Hits him on the brim of the hat, 3-0. Please.
I tried to.
Inside, 4-pitch walk. Bases juiced. Drew Williams to the plate. We are in, and for everybody who's wondering, we are in the third inning, the final inning of this game, number 2. There is no run limit in this inning. The Enforcers can put up as many runs as they possibly can until the Cyclones can get 3 outs. 1-1 is the count to Drew Williams. Fouled off. Good cut from Drew Williams. 1-2. Low. 2-2. Ripped high and deep. It's got a chance. It's an out for Jeremy Lankstead. Brock Playhouse is going to tag up. How's that the third out?
I was not going out of the home run.
No, I know, but how was that the third out? I thought there was only 2.
That would be the third out now.
What were the other 2 outs?
I got it in here. That's the third out.
All right, sounds good. It's the third out. Score is tied, 13-13.
Who's up?
I don't have it.
Who's up?
Salou is up
Salou is up.
for the Cyclones. We're in the bottom of the third inning. It's tied 13-13. 1 run for the Cyclones would win it. Somehow the Enforcers were able to come all the way back from an 8-run deficit to tie it here 13-13 in the bottom of the third. Pitches inside to Salou. Inside again. Inside. 4-pitch walk to Salou. And immediately the Cyclones get that winning run on at first base. And Jackson Carr, the pitcher, looking to get himself a win here today. Popped up.
that could have been it.
Foul. 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Jackson's pitch right there, but he wasn't able to connect. 1-2. Score is 13-13. It's tied in the bottom of the third. Count is 2-2 to Jackson Carr. Runner on first. Nobody out. And that is ripped. Oh, just foul over on the first baseline. If that was a couple of feet over to the left, that would have won it for the Cyclones. Outside, full count to Jackson Carr. Fouled it off. Staying alive in there. Full count. Right behind him for ball 4. Cyclones get the first 2 runners on in this inning due to walks, and Jason Morehouse steps in. Ground ball to Drew Williams on the pitcher's mound. He throws to third to try to get the lead runner, but Jake Oliver is not able to catch it there. Salou makes it in time. Bases loaded. Jeremy Lankstead up to the plate, and the winning run in Salou on at third. Still nobody out here in the inning. Want to know? That's hit high and deep. Brock Playhouse makes the grab. He runs home, and Salou is safe.
Oh my God, sorry.
That's the game. Walk-off sac fly for Jeremy Lankstead.
Why is that? Are you okay? Yeah.
And the Cyclones, they take game 2, final score of 14-13. Despite the Enforcers coming back, scoring 8 runs in the top of the third, the Cyclones still able to hold on and win it on a walk-off in the bottom of the third. The series is tied 1-1. We're going to head to the rubber match, game 3 here in a moment. We'll see which team takes the series. Salou ran into the netting here at home. He is okay, but he's able to win it for the Cyclones right there. Tags up. Good play from Salou in his AWA debut series with the Cyclones. And as we are in between games here, between the Enforcers and the Cyclones, everybody who is with us on TikTok, be sure to go check out AWA Wiffle Ball on YouTube. We have a YouTube live stream going on over on our YouTube channel. You can experience multiple camera angles, player stats, as well as some good music, a scoreboard, and everything over on YouTube. Go check out the overall better viewing experience on our YouTube channel. Again, that's AWA Wiffle Ball on YouTube.
I put my heart and soul on the line for that one. I didn't want to get out.
Jake Oliver, no surprise, will be starting game 3 for the Enforcers.
One of my buddies is watching. I was sitting in our group chat and said, "Brock is having the worst game I've ever seen."
Jackson, you ready?
Jackson Carr, as he has done in the first 2 games, will lead it off for the Cyclones. Again, it's going to be interesting who's going to be pitching in this game number 3 for the Cyclones. Jackson Carr has started the first 2 games of this series, and he has used up his eligibility here for pitching today in this series, which means that Salou, Jeremy Lankstead, or Jason Morehouse will need to pitch in this game number 3 for the Cyclones. And honestly, facing Jake Oliver. It's going to be a tall task for this Cyclones team. We will see if they are up to the challenge. But the first pitch of game number 3 is underway. And that'll be a first pitch strike to Jackson Carr.
Wild. Haven't played wiffle ball in a decade.
1-1. Great pitch from Jake Oliver right there. 1-2 is the count. Right back to Jake on the mound. He's able to snag that and steps on first for the out. That's a great play from Jake Oliver. Good reaction timing from him on the mound, and he decides to keep it and step on first himself for the first out in the top of the first. Jason Morehouse comes up to the plate for the Cyclones. Hits the inside part of the zone. That is a nasty pitch from Jake Oliver. 0-1. Low. For ball 1.
I didn't help with that.
Swing and a miss on the riser. 1-2. Drop pitch gets Jason Morehouse. It's Jake Oliver's first strikeout of the game. And there's now 2 away in the top of the first. Jeremy Langstead up to the plate. Jeremy did have a grand slam last game, which helped lead the Cyclones to a 14-13 victory over the Eastern Enforcers in game 2. Jeremy Langstead hitting that grand slam. That's the second grand slam in the AWA this year. First coming from Drew Williams, also in the last game, game number 2. Great pitch, Jake Oliver. He's just able to find the zone. 1-1. Another great pitch, 1-2. That's what makes Jake Oliver so effective. He is just able to throw strikes on command, and a majority of the pitchers in the league, not something that everybody can do. Jake Oliver. Strike 3 at 58 miles per hour, hits the zone, gets Jeremy Langstead looking, and that will retire the side. No runs come across in the top of the first for the Cyclones. Score is 0-0, and Jason Morehouse is going to be making his pitching debut in the AWA. As I was saying, it was going to be interesting to see who was going to pitch in this Game 3 for the Cyclones, as Jackson Carr used up his eligibility in Games 1 and 2 of this series. Jackson Carr decides to look to Jason Morehouse to pitch for the Cyclones in Game 3. Jake Oliver is going to step in. Jason Morehouse's first pitch in the AWA will be fouled off by Jake Oliver. That's a strike. Record that as Jason Morehouse's first strike in the AWA ever. 0-1. Ripped foul down the third baseline. 0-2. Low, 1-2. Jake able to get his bat down. 2-2 the count. Nobody on, nobody out in the bottom of the first. Score is 0-0. Outside, full count. Ball 4. Jason Morehouse walks Jake Oliver. It's his first ever batter in the AWA. Drew Williams, step up. Drew had 6 RBIs in game number 2. He had a grand slam and a 2 RBI double. Drew just been a force for this Enforcers team this season thus far. 1-0. Able to hold 2 balls, no strikes to Drew Williams. Low, 4-pitch walk. Drew Williams is on. Brock Playhouse will step up to the plate. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. As Jason Morehouse throws another ball right there. 1-0 is the count. Jason just trying to get a grip and a feeling of the ball out there, as that is ripped off the tree on the third base side. 1-1. Again, this is Jason Morehouse's pitching debut for the Cyclones. Pitch is low, 2-1. Just outside. 3-1 to Brock Playhouse. And that pitch is low. Jason Morehouse starts off his pitching debut in the AWA with 3 consecutive walks. We got to give him a break, though, because throwing a wiffle ball can definitely take a little bit of time to get the control down. Jason Morehouse learning that here early. Chase Winkler steps in. Swings and misses on the outside pitch, 0-1. Hey, Chase, I love that. Keep doing that, baby. 0-1. And that's high and deep, and that is gone. Grand slam for Chase Winkler, an opposite field grand slam. And the Enforcers lead it early, 4-0. And we'll be getting that shout out from Chase Winkler. There it is, the shout out to mom and dad. Chase Winkler, famous for always shouting out his mom and dad as he rounds third on any home run that he hits. Grand slam for Chase Winkler. I have no idea. And the score is 4-0 in the bottom of the first. Popped up into the air. Jason Morehouse coming on, and he cannot make the catch. That's a fair ball in play. Jake Oliver will reach on a single. Good heads-up play right there from Jake Oliver running on that pitch, as the ball did get past the in-play zone right there in front of the mound. 1-0 to Drew Williams. Swing and a miss with the strike, 1-1. Excuse me. Drew Williams trying to add to his RBI count here. Been incredibly effective for the Enforcers so far this season. Again, the count is 1-1, runner on first, nobody out. Enforcers lead it 4-0. Pitches outside, 2-1. Another pitch outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. And that is ripped past Salou over at second base. Jake is just going to keep on running. Jake goes first to third. Salou runs the ball in, but forgets about Drew Williams at first, and he advances from first to second. Runners on second and third. Brock Bleaus comes up to the plate. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the first. It's a ground ball to Jackson Carr at third, and he does not have a play. Jake Oliver scores, and it's 5-0 Enforcers. Chase Winkler to the plate. Chase has a grand slam in the game. He went opposite field with that home run. Chase takes 2 quick balls, 2-0. Popped up high and deep to center, and Salou makes the grab out in center field. Drew Williams will tag and score. Count it as a sac fly for Chase Winkler. That's 6 runs. We have reached the run limit in the bottom of the first. The Enforcers score 6, and they lead it 6-0. As we head to the top of the second, Chase Winkler with 5 RBIs in the first inning. Huge inning for the Enforcers to start off this game 3. They lead it 6-0. Excuse me. Salou will start it off. We're in the top of the second for the Cyclones. Jake Oliver back on the mound. 1-0. Fouled away.
Now he's just showing off. Talking his talk.
Curveball. That was really nice by Jake Oliver. 1-2. He's counting out to Salou. That's a fair ball in play down the first baseline. And Chase Winkler throws to Jake Oliver for the out over at first. 1 away. Now in the top of the second, Jackson Carr will step in. Strike 1 from Jake Oliver. Low, 1-1. Hits him inside, 2-1. Hit high and deep. Get out ball, Jackson Carr. Solo home run.
He's actually not messing around today.
Score is now 6-1 Enforcers. Jackson Carr able to get one back for the Cyclones. As that was ripped high and deep off of Jake Oliver. Great hit right there from Jackson Carr. Jason Morehouse to the plate with 1 out. Fouled off, 0-1. Ground ball to Jake Oliver. He throws to first. Able to get Jason Morehouse in time for the second out. 2 away for Jeremy Langstead. Hey, can somebody get the bat right there on the? I don't want him to slip and fall on that. No, I'm trying to make sure you don't fall on that, my guy. One 0. 2-0 to Jeremy Langstead. Fouled off.
Saw it, too. Finally saw it and was like, I can swing it then.
2-1. Jeremy Langstead did have a grand slam in the last game. It's a great hit to the farthest part of the park, deep left center field, hit off the tree. Outside, and that's a walk for Jeremy Langstead.
Salou. Every time, Jackson, you think you're up is actually Salou.
I didn't think I was up. I didn't think I was up.
On the time you watched Brock, you skipped him. But high for content. Let's get Dinger here.
Salou up with a runner on first and 2 away. Swings and misses at that first pitch curve. 0-1. This is inside, 1-1.
Yeah, it was on purpose. It was on purpose.
High, 2-1. Salou has really liked high riser today, 2-2. Full count. Strike 3. Salou strikes out looking. And that is the 3rd out. 1 run does come across for the Cyclones on a solo home run from Jackson Carr. Score is 6-1 Enforcers. And we go to the bottom of the 2nd inning here in game number 3, the rubber match between the Cyclones and the Enforcers. Hey, Jack. This is out of battery. I've been using it on low for like the last 2 games. First pitch from Jason Morehouse is absolutely ripped down the 3rd baseline, 0-1. Foul ball off the Quackenbush.
Time's got nasty sinker, Jason.
On the 3rd baseline, 0-2. Jake Oliver has hit the ball hard today, but just all in foul territory, unfortunately, for the Enforcers. 1-2. Now the count. Inside. 2-2. That's ripped high and deep off the tree. That's going to be playable. Jake Oliver, it'll be a double for Jake Oliver off the tree. Leadoff double for Jake Oliver. Drew Williams steps in. First pitch inside. Fouled off from Drew Williams, 1-1. Ripped ground ball to Jeremy Langstead. He doesn't have a play. No play for Jeremy Langstead out there. He's playing first base, decides to field it. Nobody was at first base. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Brock Playhouse steps in. Right up the middle to Salou. He steps on second, gets the out, throws this to first, and he's going to be safe at first. But that was a good effort from Salou right there, trying to create a double play. 1 out, a run does come home for the Enforcers. They lead it 7-1 now. In the bottom of the 2nd, and up steps Chase Winkler. Chase hit a grand slam back in the first inning for the Enforcers. He has 5 RBIs in this game. 5 of their 7 runs coming from Chase Winkler. 1-1 is the count. Inside for ball 2. Fouled away. 2-2.
Chase Winkler. At least you have a home run.
Yeah, Winker doesn't have a home run yet.
I'd like one too. I'd like a hit.
Hey, it's all good when we got Ty France, baby.
3-2.
Full count.
How many outs?
1 out.
2-2.
I have full count. Yeah.
Oh.
Popped up.
Hey, give it to you.
Count will remain full. Runner on at first. 1 out in the bottom of the second. Forcers lead at 7-1. Ground ball past Jason Morehouse on the mound. Salou fields it, throws over to first. He's safe at first base. Credit Chase with an infield single there. And there's only 1 out in the bottom of the second. Runners on first and second. Jake Oliver comes up to the plate. Okay. Jack, this phone has 10% left on it.
Which one?
This phone. We have a... Fouled off. 1-1. Fouled away again. 1-2.
I like that this ladder's here, so I can just.
Yeah, you can just step up. 2-2. I have 2-2. Full count to Jake Oliver. Again, runners on first, 1 out. 7-1, Enforcers lead it. High. That's a walk for Jake Oliver. Bases juiced. Still 1 away. Drew Williams. Step in. Drew has a grand slam. He had it all the way back in game. Number 2 is Jackson Carr coming on, but could not get there in time. 1-1 here to Drew Williams. Ground ball to Jason. He throws to first. Jeremy Langsted cannot hold on. Brock Playhouse will come in to score, and that's a run scored for the Enforcers. They lead it 8-1 now in the bottom of the second.
The backstop is type. So if it's a force out, you can just hit the backstop easily.
Brock Playhouse to the plate. Popped up into center. Jeremy Langsted makes the grab, and Chase Winkler tags and comes home. The runners advance on the throw. Give the Enforcers another run, and they now lead it 9-1 in the bottom of the second. 9-1. Chase Winkler takes strike 1, 0-1. Chase has 5 of the Enforcers' 9 runs batted in today. Up the middle, Salou throwing to Jeremy at first. He's not even close to the bag. A run's going to come home. Drew Williams is going to score. 2 runs come home. And Chase Winkler advances on the throw to the backstop from first to second. 2 runs come home, and the Enforcers, they lead it 11-1 in the bottom of the second. Jake Oliver to the plate. fouled away. You gotta put one of these in play, baby. Come on. Come on. 0-1. 0-1. Outside. 1-1.
I can probably find them. They're over here. I got none over there.
Yeah, but they're up in the trees.
Ripped foul to the Quackenbush. 1 and 2. Popped up into the air. Jason Morehouse coming on. He makes the catch. And that's an out.
I got a good view.
2 away. The one-handed grab from Jason Morehouse. That's 2 outs.
That's 2 outs?
That's 3.
That's 3. Okay.
No.
My bad. That's 3. My bad.
Don't look at the light. You'll blind yourself. I'm pretty sure you're up. Jackson's up.
You had 2?
Yeah.
Just made me go tag Winkler awkwardly with the ball. So that Dominic might come out.
That was cute.
That was 2. So I got 3 with Dominic with Winkler.
Well, either way, you would have had 3, so now you got 4.
He's coming out. He's not quitting.
Enforcers lead it 11-1. They have a 10-run lead. We're in the top of the 3rd. Enforcers just 3 outs away from taking this series. Jackson Carr leads it off for the Cyclones. Popped up down the first baseline. Chase Winkler running out of room. It hits the tent on the first baseline. It's a foul ball. 0-1 to Jackson Carr.
Oh, there's one back there.
I'm down low.
Swing and a miss for strike 2. 0-2. The count to Jackson Carr. One and 2. 2-2. Strike 3, Jake Oliver. What a pitch right there to Jackson Carr. He gets him looking for the first out here in the top of the 3rd, and the Enforcers now just 2 outs away from taking this series. Again, the Enforcers lead it 11-1. Jake Oliver starts off Jason Morehouse with a quick strike. Swing and a miss from Jason Morehouse, and the count is 0-2. Pitch it to dirt. What? Let's get a t-shirt gun. I'm down.
Tennis ball or balls in it. Don't even
Strike 3. Second consecutive strikeout for Jake Oliver here in the 3rd.
All right, Jeremy. No, you don't swing.
And there are now 2 outs.
Yeah, but I feel like you won't
Score
walk
is
off.
11-1 again. Enforcers lead it.
Let's do that thing where they all walk off before I
Jeremy Lank said, the last hope for the Cyclones. That's not always the best thing to hear when you're a Cyclones player. Fouls that one off, 0-1.
It's like one of the few times.
0-1.
Popped up in the air. Brock Playhouse is underneath it, and he makes the catch. The Eastern Enforcers will win Game 3, 11-1, and the Eastern Enforcers, they take the series 2-1. Recap of tonight's game. In game number 1, the Enforcers take game 1 against the Cyclones. Cyclones take game 2, final score of 14-13, and the Eastern Enforcers take the 3rd and final game, score of 11-1. And they take the series 2-1. The Enforcers improve to 4-2, and the Cyclones are now 2-4 on the season. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. here at AWA Field. We will be back on Thursday for Southern Stingers. Pacific Pilots will go live at 5:45 Pacific time on Thursday. Thank you, everybody on both TikTok and YouTube for being here. Again, we appreciate everybody being here and all the continued support. Thank you so much, and everybody have a great night.
Now I got the mic, baby. Did I? I don't know. I did not. Oh, did you want me to?
No.
Okay, cool.
I was talking.
See you guys.
Okay, no, I don't mute it. Peace out, Drew.
Should I give this to you or Jack?
Oh, I just give it to me. It don't matter.
Appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
Appreciate the beer too. Thank you.
Oh, no worries.
Not so good.
Yeah, thank you.
Was that timed well? I saw it setting up. I couldn't let it go.
It was a lobbed.
Now it's my turn.
My legs.
I had to sit back here and do all this crazy stuff the whole time. Oh, Jackson, do you want to do a few questions first? Someone was asking for you earlier.
We've got some fans.
Yeah, hold on. Let's see if we can find them.
You can let me
I got the mic.
How do I see?
Jeremy, you want to come talk too?
I want to read the comments.
All right. You got some fans already. Yeah, you can scroll up. We got Jackson Carr here, newly found ace pitcher apparently. How the hell did that happen?
You know what? Jake gave me some pointers before the game, and just got a little warmed up, and I was able to pull it out.
Oh yeah. Had a nice dinger too. Little bomb, if you will.
Little bomb. You know, tough end of the game there,
Yeah.
but glad I could put one over the fence
Hey.
before we wrap it up.
It ain't no shutout. That's all right.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a lot of those. So yeah, we'll do a few. What time is it?
Quick questions.
Yeah,
It's cold.
Shannon's tired, so we're gonna be quick today.
Alright,
Where we at?
I'm out.
You heading out, Mark? All right. See you, Mark.
Take some allergy meds.
Yep.
Take some
All
allergy.
right.
We could hear you sniffling.
Post game interviews. Yeah. Ba-na-na-na.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah, Mark
you,
was
Mark.
Mark was hyping you up the whole
Thank you,
time. He
Mark.
was like, "Damn, look at this kid go."
Thank you, Mark. I appreciate it. Makes me want to come back and hit another one. Maybe pitch another couple games.
Hey, if you pitch like you did the first couple innings, you are gonna not be hurting. What else we got? Yeah, so I don't know if you guys can see, we have the lights up. We'll probably move the camera around, so there isn't going to be any dark games no more. I'm sure you guys saw that Instagram post we made about it. It's good stuff. It literally looks like daytime all the time now, so we're going to be good.
Yeah, game 2 was fire.
Yeah, game 2 is huge.
Oh yeah, Mark.
Mark was showing me some love.
Yep.
They said they want a Jackson Carr interview.
Oh, that's my buddy.
Yeah.
That's my buddy.
Well, you got him.
Hey, Fremont, I appreciate the support. Thanks, Fremont. Hey, everybody remember to follow Fremont Davis on Twitter. He's a mogul.
Yeah, Mark. Dominic and Evan were not here today. Evan is the captain of his high school golf team, so he's doing that for now because they practice like every day and they always have stuff going. And then Dom, I don't know about Dom.
Yeah, Mark, we are missing. Yeah. Yeah, Mark, we're missing Dom and Gabe, unfortunately. And
No.
Go, Ollie. Evan.
Evan,
Yeah.
Yeah, we're missing Evan on the mounds. We sure are.
Good job, Ollie.
Any way to get the field in better shape? No. No, there's not. There really.
Really the best.
This is the best it's looked in a long time. Yeah, it's all green right now.
But we have really dry summers.
Yeah,
so
right.
It's not gonna last.
Of Brock right now.
Yeah, we should get some footage of Brock. He's putting in some effort right now. Actually, I'm gonna turn the camera around. Brock's putting in some effort over here behind the scenes. Mildly upset with his Well, honestly, poor performance today.
He's trying to put in some extra work while the cameras are off.
Yeah. Brock, do you have anything to say to the fans that think that you should have done better today? Good talk, Brock. Good talk.
Hey, I'm taking that one to the grave. I'm hyped about that. What was that?
Where was that today, Brock? It's all right. It's a long season. It's a long season.
That was awesome.
It was tough. I didn't know the rule about the.
Oh, there's the other mic.
Until the third game.
I don't know. We had 3 now.
No one gave. I just showed up, but I feel a lot better about it now.
Dude, I feel like your outfield player was.
Hey, that's what I'm here for.
All right.
First play over the
No, I'm good.
We had like 3 of those.
All right. What else? What else? What else?
I feel like you're gonna get like a.
Mark Campanero, when will he hit a bomb? It's a good question. I don't know.
The next time he plays.
The next time he plays, probably.
I was supposed to come in as a PO.
Yuvraj, what's up? We're doing good. Thanks for tuning in and watching us do whatever we're doing.
Just having fun.
Yep, just having fun. Just sitting here talking to some people for a few minutes. And only a few minutes. What's the distance to the plate? What was it, 30? I think. Nah, we moved it around like the day before we started, so I think it's 36.5 feet to the front of the plate. I believe. I don't know. Actually, I just convinced myself that it's entirely correct. 36.5 feet.
All right, guys.
Good night.
Good work
Drive
today,
safe.
boys.
Nice to meet all you guys.
Yup. Good to meet you, Salu.
How we going?
Oh, yeah.
Where can I get a car jersey at?
Robert, that is an excellent question that I happen to have the answer to. You can purchase a jersey at shopawa.com.
It's AWAWiffle.com.
At AWAWiffle.com. We should have links in our YouTube as well.
Don't forget to follow the Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram. I don't think we have a Twitter anymore. No, we do. We still have a Twitter. I think it's at AWA Wiffle Ball.
I just don't think anyone runs it.
No, I don't think so either. Oh, hi, Ollie. Do you want to say hi to the camera? Do you want to say hi to the camera?
Oh, hi, Ollie. Oh. Okay.
This is Oliver. This is the Blayhouse's beautiful, tiny little dog who has been alive for
A very long time.
ever.
He also
Okay,
did.
you can go back down, buddy.
He did.
Oh, I know.
Okay. Where's Thomas Playhouse? Not here. today.
Yes. I don't know.
Doing his thing in college right now.
Yeah, he's either doing travel or college ball right now.
But I'm gonna check the schedule. See
Yeah.
who's back on Thursday.
Ooh, good point.
Let's see.
Our farm system.
What? You think so long? Because I'm gonna stop now.
Yeah.
When are you leaving?
I lost my train of thought. Farm system? No, we just have people that we know, essentially. And then we kind of have plans to do stuff, but it's all super rough right now. We're just trying to make sure everybody we're trying to make sure people have time to get out, to make it to all the games. 5:45 in Seattle is not easy to get to if you have to come from Seattle because traffic sucks. So if you get out of work,
A lot of people in Seattle, and a lot of people because they're back in their offices now.
yeah, it's tough. That's why you're gonna definitely see a more rotating cast of players for the first probably month and a half ish till summertime. But come summer, like
Everything will calm down.
yeah,
now.
mid June to early July should be when everything starts getting good. Hopefully the field stays nice. Again, it's really hard to do a nice field when it's just rainy all the time until July 4th. That's literally the last day of rain, and then it will just be dry for about 3 months till about mid-September-ish. We might get maybe a total of 5 inches of rain over the summer. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like a
And-
desert.
And we're hoping that we don't have any like really warm days. Like last year,
Oh my
we had a
God.
game on a day where it was 106. Okay, here. I
All
got
right,
this.
Shannon's doing the Q&A. I'm getting to work.
He has to work on his pitching.
Whoa.
I say that with love.
I know, actually, there's another mic right here. Let me grab this.
What's the farthest? We had someone that traveled about an hour last year to come to games. He is not here this year, but we miss him a lot. He was on the Cyclones. When will we get expansion teams? Yeah, those aren't gonna happen for a while. Hey, that was pretty good. A guy named Charles Beck said he runs your farm system. I don't know who that is.
You have 2 minutes pitches. You need to dial down, lock down 1, and then expand.
What days do you guys play? Thank you so much, Robert. We play, or I guess they play, Mondays and Thursdays at 5:45. Next game is Thursday, and it's Pilots versus Stingers. Yeah, so Mark and Peter are gonna be here at 5:45. Oh, it's cold. Any other questions?
Monday for our team.
It's so weird, like, being in charge of this, because this isn't what I do. Foul ball. Do you guys want to see what Trey and Jack are doing? I'm gonna go move the camera. I don't think they can hear you. Or I can't hear you, at least.
Did you end it?
No.
Oh.
I was gonna turn this around.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Just move the whole thing. Just pick it up. How are you gonna see the questions?
Oh, I'm gonna go back over there. Oh yeah, do you guys see the lights? Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh god, it's cold. Okay. Oh, thanks, Mark. We appreciate that. I'm just here having a fun time. Oh, there he is. Infamous Thomas Playhouse. Woo. Yeah, Trey is pitching to Jack right now. Getting their work in. Love to come watch Texas a bit of ways. Yeah.
Oh, he missed it.
I don't know if we would ever consider having fans here at AWA Field that aren't like family friends. And yes, the volume has been muted. I did mute it for a second because I didn't know what to say. I'm not usually behind the scenes like this. I mean, I'm usually not talking.
40% of people.
But
If you throw it like,
I think
if you throw a super slow pitch, that lands
I think I
on
might
the
end
plate,
it soon.
you're set.
I don't know. Do you guys have any other questions? It's just because I'm really quiet too. I'm not a big talker.
Yeah, that's why I just stick to 2 pitches because I'll throw like one of those per game just to see if I have it, or I'll throw my curveball 1 time per game just to see if I have it.
Thanks for hanging out with us today, Mark. We appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun. Quinn, who's your coach? Is it I don't know. There's Aaron Schofield, I know, coaches. Dominic DeMuro coaches. I think Jake also coaches on the side. I don't know. It could be anybody. See you on Thursday. Also, the NFL draft is going to be on Thursday. So I don't blame you guys if you guys don't show up. Oh my gosh. I haven't seen Aaron this year. He's super nice.
I mean, I know Derek pitch. Swing and miss kind of hurts the wrist, not gonna lie.
Oh, I don't know if you can hear them, but I think this is going to be a dinger. Oh. Oh, barely. Nah, not really.
We did it.
We're all done.
And we are done.
All done.
So we'll see you guys back here at 5:45 on Thursday for Stingers versus Pilots.
Should be a good game.
I think it will be.
The Pilots are Mark's team, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Year 3 and I don't know the team name still. Alright, that is all from us. We will be back on Thursday. Where's the right slide for this? There it is.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Maybe we'll do another thing on Thursday.
Yeah. I mean, I try to every game, but
yeah. Oh, yeah, we can't post on Wednesday. This is live.
Yep.
People have jobs.
Yeah, we all got stuff to do. We plan these out a lot in advance, so. Thanks for hanging out. See you guys on Thursday, 5:45. We'll be back.
Good night.